Yes, I'm up at 2:45 in the morning, so I'm going to make this short. It's something I had to get up and say, and I don't know if people even listen. Well, a lot of people do. It's a real popular program. It's Coast to Coast. With George Norrie, it comes on here 1 to 5 in the morning, 7 days a week. And by the way, I'm the one that initiated Art Bell, the local programming here, because he tells a lot of the truth. And of course, he's deceased now. And George Norrie program is pretty good. He doesn't go as far to tell some of the truth that's going on, but he tells a lot more than the mainstream media doesn't tell any of it. They're the Illuminati. If you followed me, I want to put this up though. Ed Dames is a remote viewer. I've listened to him, and he seems like a nice man. But I'm not going to go into remote viewing. I don't know that much about it, the art of it, but the military uses it, and why they've allowed him to. It's not prediction. It's supposed to be remote viewing that can tell you what's around the corner going to happen. He said something just now, and I can't let it go. Because there's one thing I do know, that Sirhan was programmed and shot. Well, I hate to even say the Kennedy name. When he said that, I have listened to him in the past, and he's very well known. Was listening to him tonight. And it's kind of scary because some things didn't fit in with that he's saying. Uh, Remote viewing is where you can zero in time, and I can't really explain it, but like the kill shot's supposed to be when the sun really sends out and wipes us out, and uh, you there's a lot of what he said you can listen to, but it didn't fit in with some things I know, and I don't know how to remote view or any of that. That's not how I put together like a puzzle, uh, finding out about my kidnapping, and then I was writing about mind control, and this is what got me. What I know about what I've put up and everything. Yeah, mind control, MK Ultra, uh, the little I know, because they're the ones that has been orchestrating mind control. Uh, you can mass program people. That's where it's come to, and that's where the chip has been put in people, and uh, you can no longer have a currency or anything because Illuminati controls everything. The people that took my father out, Edward VIII, with lies, and my mom, Claudia Ruth O'Keefe, was married to him, and they were still married October of '86. So double married Wallace Simpson, and Elizabeth knows it. And I was born in '39, kidnapped in '41, and I am the legal heir. I'm Victoria II, the Queen of England. So anyway, Elizabeth's always known it. Her father was made king by the uh, Illuminati. Now I'm going to stop here because I might be waking people up around here, and I don't want to, get in trouble that way. But I was listening to him. If it's anybody, I may be making this video for no reason at all. But when he said that about, he was asked the question by George Norrie, Ed Dames was, and he's way up in the military and all that, and he's gotten out of it, and he's a remote viewer for any of those that know what I'm talking about. When he said that tonight, he said that George Norrie asked him was Sirhan programmed mind control used on him, and when Ed Dames came back and said, no, he wasn't, he was mentally ill, I have been telling this, any fool, I'm going to go ahead and say it. When he said that, I thought, buddy, something wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Now, somebody can come back and say, well, you don't know. Yes, I do know what I'm talking about in this area. He was programmed. And that's all I'm going to say. It does it mean to me that everything he's saying is wrong with this remote viewing? I don't know, but I began to wonder about it. And he's supposed to be well known. He does seminars and all this, and he was in the Army and military and what they call it, deep state. When he said Sirhan was programmed, absolutely. Just like a bunch of others that is quite obvious in history when you get into, like the person that shot George Wallace, Alabama, the governor, running for president. Larry Flint was shot in the same by a program shooter. And you get into people who've been killed using mind control they can cure cancer or create it or any illness. So it gets into a long list of people who've been murdered with the mechanism called mind control. So when I say what I have said about mind control murders and patterns, it's true. And when he come on, and I had listened to him tonight, and I had no reason to disbelieve him. Some of it doesn't fit in with what we know as end times. But when he said that tonight, made that unequivocally remark back to that question by George Norrie, was Sirhan programmed? He said, oh no, he wasn't programmed by MK Ultra or anyone, that he was suffering from mental illness, which is a friggin' lie. And that's all I'm going to say. So then it makes me shed doubt on some of the other things he said about it. Remote viewing and all of it. It makes me wonder if there's another mechanism behind all that. I guess that's all I'm going to say. It's early in the morning. It's 3 o'clock. I better shut down here. And matter of fact, my hands are getting numb, both of them, from holding this phone all these years. I've got to get back to the Walmart or somewhere and get something to hold it with, or stop using it, because I'm losing the nerve damage in my hand is bad. Anyway, I wanted to get that up because it really just, I listened to it, and I've listened to Ed Dames, and he's very well known. So he's got followers and all this. So somebody tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do too. When he said that, it puts a hole in a lot of things for me, and I'm going to shut up because this is 3 o'clock in the morning now. So anyway, I got up. It just got to me after listening to him, and I've listened to him before, and I didn't, because I'm not a person that's familiar with remote viewing or any of that, but the man's got all the background. You think, well, he does know what he's talking about or what's going on, but when he said that, he doesn't know what's going on either. Everything he says is not true, because Sirhan was programmed. And that's all I have to say.